Hello friends, Those Back Pages here. I hope you're well. Tonight, I'll show a little bit of mail, discuss something about the hobby. Maybe, we'll see. Not too much mail coming in, but happy to pick up what I'm able to pick up, as the hobby continues to get stronger in my opinion. Let's start off with Tiger Woods, I guess, or Ichiro. Tiger Woods. So I picked up a couple of different 2021 Metal Universe Tiger Woods. This is the Skybox Premium Sapphire Star Rubies. That's a mouthful. Couldn't even fit it all on the flip. This one is numbered to 75 there on the back, 13 of 75. Trying to pick up some Tiger Woods in his red, Sunday red shirt. This shirt, black pants preferably, if you can get both in the image even better. It's got the little, what looks like, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but little X's like from Skybox. I've never owned a Star Rubies from the original run, but I would, if I had to guess, I would say the original ones look much better. So that's the Sapphire parallel to the Star Rubies, and here's the regular Star Rubies. BGS case, definitely far from my preference, but these are numbered to 100. This is right there on the back. Beggars can't be choosers when it comes to these cards. The assigned grade of an 8.5 helped the final price of it. As you can see, the baggie is warped inside. The actual flip, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but the actual flip is kind of bent, squeezed. The bend runs along there in the middle. Definitely not the best looking presentation. And I had this one first, and then when this one came in, you had to, I was like, man, this is the same card. Not really. I mean, there's some blue, which I guess represents sapphire, around the perimeter there versus more of a purplish haze. But it has the same X looking pattern in the back. It says Skybox Premium right there in the corner. So there's two Tiger Woods cards, one numbered to 75, one numbered to 100. Happy to add those to the collection. Starting a little red shirt Tiger Woods PC. He has a lot fewer shirts with the red cards with a red shirt on. That's a mouthful. Cards with a red shirt on it. He has a lot fewer than you might guess. Some maroons. I am a little on the fence about whether maroon counts or not. I won't turn it away, but I prefer red, solid red. There's a lot of red shirt Tigers with stripes and stuff like that. Next up, I picked up this from 2001 Upper Deck Golf. Now, this is the promo copy. It's not numbered. It says promo right there. I believe on the regular edition, that's where the card number 1 would be. You can see there's no number on the flip because the card has no number. I picked this up a few weeks back. I'm looking into Tiger Woods red shirt cards and stuff and slabs, and this was listed at auction, 99-cent auction, and it fascinated me why this is a assigned grade of a PSA 1. Couldn't tell from the images shown in the listing, and then when it arrived, I was able to win it for less than 2 Topps Chrome blasters. And when it arrives, I can see if I can get the proper angle there for you guys, but there is a crease that runs, almost looks like lightning right there. Kind of tough to pick up on the camera. Almost because like someone grabbed the card and squeezed it like this. They squeezed it and it bent that way. So that's why the assigned grade of a 1 doesn't matter to me. Happy to have this in the collection. I did a little bit of reading up on this, and it's from they made, let's see if I get this right, they made three card packs with 3 cards in it. I want to say there's 40 cards in the set, different players, and this was a promo from the 2001 National. I was not able to find out how Upper Deck distributed these, but you know, not a big pop report guy, but when I looked this up, PSA has graded 1,000 of these altogether, 1 and higher total graded 1,000-ish. When I looked it up, it's probably gone up a little since then, but to put that in perspective, and again, it really doesn't matter, you want the card at the end of the day, but to put that in perspective, there's over, now I'm forgetting the numbers exactly, but there's well over 10,000 of just his rookie card in a PSA 10. It's 2001 Upper Deck Golf. Now that's debatable. Hey, that's not a rookie card. Debatable, really. You know, I know he has the SI for Kids from '96. To me, that's not really a card. You know, it came in a magazine. It's very debatable. Everyone has their own personal feelings on that. Then there's this Champions of Golf card that I picked up. Some say this is the rookie card. You know, it says 97 on here. The flip says 98. I've seen flips that say 97. Debatable. Again, debatable. But I picked this up at auction. Showed up when I was searching Tiger Woods slabs. And this was less than a 2024 Topps Series 1 blaster. And it's a signed grade of a 5, but again, this is the proper gasket. Looks great in this gasket. No baggy inside. This is an absolute W from PSA. I don't know if it'll pick up there, but it's got some curling there. Maybe that led to the assigned grade of a 5. Again, I own the card now. I didn't even look up. You can scan the, you know, for us old people, you can scan the QR code. Just take your phone out, put on photograph, and it'll pick this up, and you can go right to the website, and it'll ask you if you want to open it, and very, very easy to see the pop report on this particular grade and then higher. So that's just something I'll do. And again, I guess it also adds to the authenticity of the card. It'll show you the actual slab. Like this slab would show up on the pop report and stuff like that. But again, that's a PSA 5. Again, for less than $25, you can't really complain. So again, I like to search for Tiger Woods and another auctions, especially because the low assigned grade cards tend to, especially the modern stuff, they tend to get poo-pooed upon by the general public, and that just works to our advantage. So another one of these was listed at auction, a PSA 6, and I was able to bring this home for, I think it was like $10 or $11 more than this one, which is pretty crazy. Again, this was less than this was just about 2 blasters of Topps chromium product. So that's pretty crazy. And again, I didn't look this one over too well. Why is it a 6? It's a 6. I own it. Happy to have it in the collection. Again, there's 1,100 of these graded. Looks great slabbed up. You know, we can have that debate all day long. Oh, graded sucks. Graded's a scam. Grading's a ripoff. And it's how I prefer to collect. People don't mind giving Topps $100 for a 2024 Topps Series 1 hobby box that has 20 packs in it. You know, those packs, you know, get less and less cards, less and less packs every year, but that's a discussion for another time. I don't know if I showed this show some Ichiros now. I don't know if I showed this one off. I probably did. I can't recall. But I got in this 2003 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor Ichiro. These are beyond amazing. I mean, the shine on this is embarrassing. Something that's 21 years old. Topps doesn't give a crap anymore. They don't make anything anywhere close to this. This is actually numbered to 449 there on the back. Number 80 of 449. So Gold Refractor, 449 copies. But then again, this was back from when they didn't have 4,000 bazillion parallels for each card, and it has edging. I guess the centering makes it a 7. I don't know. Don't care. These are getting more and more difficult to find. You know, I'll buy any assigned grade of this card. Authentic. I don't know if 9s and 10s get them. The 10s I wouldn't spend the money on, but 9s would get pricey. 8s would probably be a little bit pricey, but you know, this 7 scared people off. And this was another auction win. I don't remember how much this one was, but I doubt it was more than 3 or 4 blasters of chromium product. It's just embarrassing how what you can find out there. You know, if due diligence, you know, take your time and stuff like that. This one I've shown before, but maybe I'll save. I've shown this one before, but it's going to come part of a talking point. This one I have not shown, I don't believe. Again, talking about worrying less about these signed grade and cards that are not easy to come by. I picked this up at auction. This was less than 2 regular 2024 Topps Chrome blasters. It's a hobby only at the time. I think Indies now are in the Indies might still have been in retail, but Indies are in retail now. But this is the first year they made Indies. These are numbered to 76 every year on the back, and it's a PSA 6 because there's almost like a bunting. I don't think it'll show up, but on this corner right here. Yeah, for $50. Come on now. You know, I was fortunate enough. I submitted one of these at the show last year to CGC. Should have probably brought that copy out for tonight, but it is what it is, right? Again, there's these flagship, you know, Topps Black, these Indies, you know, even Topps Gold, which is numbered to the year of release since 2001. You know, these are just, you know, they come out, they come for sale, the product's new, they get bought up and then put away. And then you have to wait for them to show up. Like this just happened to show up at auction. You know, and I was fortunate enough to land that. You know, you can't have enough of this card. You know, you add in the cost of 2018 on top of that, and Ichiro's last full year. He played a couple games in 19, but it is what it is. You know, speaking of stuff you just don't see, I picked up this 2018 Transcendent Japanese edition. They made a Japanese edition in 2018 to take advantage of the Otani madness. And you know, this slab is what it is. It's an abomination. And it's got the baggy inside. You know, they're still talking about the 3D inlay, 3D printed inlay for every individual card. I'm at the point now I'll actually believe it when I see it. But anyway, this is these are numbered to 50 there. If it picks up. and there are no parallels to this. So this is a he doesn't have a ton of Yankees cards. He just does not have a ton of Yankees cards, and tops anyway, because he, after 2000, and when they got him in 2012, he was an update, 2012 update, and then he and Topps were divorced for 2013 and 2014, and then he came back for 2015 update. But again, card numbered to 50, no parallels. PSA 9. It's got some heft to it. It's a metal card, and very expensive product. So happy. I think this was cheap, like $32, something like that. In fact, I've won. This was this was back in December, I think. But a PSA 8 came up a couple of weeks ago, and it sold for either this same price or a little bit more. Actually, I don't remember. I did not win it. I tried, but I did not win it. So happy to have that in the collection. This is one I've showed before, but I want to make a talking point. This is a 2006 Topps Chrome Red Refractor. These are numbered to 90 on the back. And they didn't make gold. They didn't make Topps Chrome Gold refractors until 2009 for some reason. So this is, there's a black refractor version I think it's 249, or I'm sorry, 549 or 569. Very unusual. So you don't have a ton of selection. There are no supers or anything. So that comes to a talking point in a minute. Happy to have this, and I'll say why in a minute. But this came in the mail the other day, and I had shown off a raw copy of this in the last episode. But again, we're talking about Topps Chrome Gold here. This is the gold standard. This is a PSA 8 2011 Topps Chrome Gold. Ichiro, very happy. These are numbered to 50. They just do not come around. Very, 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 very popular with player collectors, and Ichiro has a couple of player collectors with pretty deep pockets. So when these pop up, they usually buy them and then just store them away. So when this stuff comes up for sale, especially at auction like this one did, you have to try hard. And this is a PSA 8, so it was, that assigned grade obviously scared some people. It is what it is. It didn't scare me. It goes well with this. I probably haven't shown this one in a while. I've had this card for a while. And his 2011 Topps Chrome Pujols Gold Refractor. Talk about stuff that's really, really difficult to find. Is his first go around with the Cardinals. Gold refractors, and again 9, 10, and 11. That's his first run for Topps Chrome Gold. He has 150 total copies of Topps Chrome Gold from his first run. Obviously, he's in 22 update and 23 regular Topps Chrome. He has a gold refractor. So if you add those two into the equation, so he has 250 total Topps Chrome real gold refractors for his whole career. 09, 10, 2009, 2010, 2011, this one, and then 22 update, and then 23 regular. Not a lot to go around. And this actually is a great image. I mean, it's flat as heck because there's no etching. Topps had given up. There's no nothing. It's flat as hell, especially next to the where to go, the 03 version. Look at it's not even close. Yeah, it's not totally dull in the 11, but it won't blind you with refractor shine like the 03 will. Again, it is what it is, right? People keep buying this new crap. They don't care. Why would anything change? Especially now that they're the only game in town. So anyway, what got me to thinking about today's video is that, you know, you take these two legends are always going to be tied together. Ichiro and Pujols will always be tied together. And they're probably the last, short of some weird miracle, they'll be the last of their kind that come up together and really don't have minor league cards. You know, they have a couple, obviously, but they're from a time before, you know, the Bowman Chrome prospect insert autographs became all the rage. So what I really like about it, obviously, Topps Chrome Gold Refractor, real gold refractors are that, and Topps Blacks are probably my favorites. Topps Blacks, you know, started in 03, numbered to 52, and then they go up. And they go up one. The print run goes up one every year. So this brand new Topps Black, Topps Black parallels are numbered to 73. So they're getting up there. But the real Topps Chrome Gold refractors are numbered to 50, and have been since 2009, when they made them their own real parallel. Well, no, it's not totally true, because the 03s are real gold, but they're numbered to 449. The 02 Topps Chrome Gold refractors are not numbered at all, but you know, they've stuck true to that while they're adding 4 billion different parallels. You know, gold wave, gold speckle, gold rainbow, gold unicorns, and whatever, golden Easter eggs, blah blah blah. You know, I'll buy some of the. I have some gold waves. You know, I have some gold diamonds, but if I have my choice, real Topps Chrome Gold refractors are my favorite, because, like I said, there's 50 of each of these to go around. You know, and I get it. These are actually, you know, 11th year card. Well, yeah, 11th year cards, because they. And my point being is that they show the first 10 years. I don't know if it'll pick up there, but you go ahead and look. They have the first 10 years of stats on the back. You know, that's just, and to show what these guys have done. Boom, I knew that was coming. So did you. But to show what these guys did in their first 10 years of absolutely legendary Hall of Fame careers. There's just, you know, if you don't think Ichiro is a Hall of Famer, I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, the thing that sticks out with both of these fellas, for me personally, and it's scary, I'm older than both of them, but Pujols, for his first 10 seasons, he hit, and it says it right there on the back, 408 home runs after his 10th season, which is represented on the back of this card. So he averaged 40.8 home runs a season for his first 10 years. 10 years. Ichiro, after his 10th season, had a career hit total of 2,244 hits. So he averaged 224 hits a year for his first 10 seasons in the major leagues. Now, remember, we're talking, you know, I don't think Pujols, I'm not going to look again, but I don't believe he hit, I think 32 was his lowest home run total his first 10 seasons, from a rookie through his first 10 seasons. Now, what I was talking about with this is this shows Ichiro's first 5 seasons, so I think that's pretty cool. You know, I do not own a Pujols red refractor. I would love to, but this shows this first 5 full season, and then the 11 shows his first 10 full seasons. And I just think that's something to stop and think about, that you're talking about two fellas here that what Ichiro did certainly not going to happen again. First 10 years in the league, over 2,244 hits. You know, I think his lowest hit total was 206, I believe it was. So like I said with Pujols, he never hit fewer than 32 home runs in any of his first 10 seasons. And Ichiro never had less than 206, including the 262. So he's had the highest single hits total in a season in the history of the game, 262. And first 10 seasons, never had less than 206 hits. Now, I get it, 2020 throws a wrench into statistics, but you know, when was the last rookie that had 200 hits in a season and then did it for 9 more after that consecutively? You know, Pete Rose is Pete Rose, don't talk about Pete Rose, blah, blah, blah. Pete Rose is the only other major leaguer to have 10 200 hit seasons in his career, and that was not consecutive. Ichiro's first 10 seasons in the major leagues, lowest his total was 206. Stop and think about these numbers. You know, Pujols hit 408 home runs after his 10th season. Had his home run total was 408, with his lowest being 32. You know, you think about home run hitters, you think about Aaron Judge, and he is, you know, historic rookie year home run. I think he hit 52 that year. I don't remember exactly, but I was looking this up. His second year, he hit 27. So his streak came to an end. You know, it's feasible that someone could come along and hit 30 home runs a season for 10 straight seasons, starting from a rookie. Yeah, it's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it. Ichiro, no. I'm going to flat out say no. Give me a rookie, comes in his rookie year, hits 200 base hits, and then does it for 9 more years in a row. 9 more seasons in a row. I'm definitely not seeing that in my lifetime. You know, and I think that, you know, you collect however you want, blah, blah, blah. People say that all the time. But you should have some Ichiro in your collection. You should have some Pujols in your collection. Ichiro himself, he's going to be elected into the Hall of Fame next year, probably 98 percentile. I know there's reasons for him not getting 100. We won't get into that. But his stuff is heating up. Pujols, on the other hand, been retired since 22, but he still has some product. He's still coming out of the top Stadium Club. Last year's Stadium Club just came out last month, I believe it was, and he's in it. So he's still lingering around, but I think that, you know, the coming year or two, you know, the hype died down for Pujols stuff. Might happen, it might not. Again, like I always say, you know, good stuff is good stuff regardless. You know, good stuff is always going to be good stuff. And to me, Topps Chrome Real Gold Refractors is real good stuff.